Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Angels Nursing Decodes. Today we are going to talk about behavioral disorders. So, the causes of behavioral disorders are faulty parental attitude, inadequate family environment, mentally and physically sick or handicapped condition, influence of social relationship, influence of mass media, and influence of social change. And the categorization of common behavioral problems are habit problems, speech problems, personality problems, scholastic problems, eating disorders, sleep problems, sexual problems, and antisocial problems. Next, we can see how to assess common behavioral problems. So, the first thing is assess whether child is happy. Second is child's response to new situation. And third is excessive demand of attention. Fourth is problems of toilet and bladder. And fifth is nail biting. And the last one is thumb sucking. So, if the child is having these habits, we have to consider that. So, don't fail to take care. Next, we can see the definition of behavioral disorders. When children cannot adjust to a complex environment around them, they become unable to behave in the socially acceptable way, resulting in exhibition of peculiar behaviors, and this is called behavioral problems. So, if the child is behaving abnormal, then we have to take care of that. Next, we can see how to identify the behavioral disorders. So, the first thing is watch for bullying behaviors. And the second thing is ask if the child has ever used a weapon. Means collect the history regarding if the child is using weapons in any situations and if the child is behaving arrogant with their peer group. So, if both happens means note it. And third is note any forced sexual activity. If the adolescents are having any forced sexual activity, take care of that. Next, fourth is watch for fire starting behavior. So, if the child is having the habit of keeping fire unnecessarily, the parents are responsible for that. And fifth is observe cruelty to people or animals. If the child is bringing harm to animals or humans, we have to consider that. And sixth is consider whether there is a history of theft. If the child is having the habit of stealing, it should be noted in the earlier stage. So, next we can see seventh thing, that is report problems in multiple situations. If the child is having number of psychological symptoms, we have to report that. And eighth is reflect on when symptoms started. So, whenever we are identifying the symptoms, it should be noted and we have to go for treatment and note that. Next, ninth is watch for school truancy. So, if the child is escaping from school, it should be taken care. And next is note staying out late. If the child is coming to home late means we have to consider that, because if the child is being outside for a long time means it will be leads to further consequences. And next, be alert for destruction to property. If the child is destroying their own properties or others property means it is notable. And the next is consider desires to run away from home. If the child is having the desire of running from home with their like fiancé or something, though it should be considered. It happens in the adolescent period. And next is recognize and treat drug use. If the person is having addicted to drugs, it should be identified earlier and take treatment for that. Next is rule out antisocial personality disorder. If the child is having antisocial personality disorder, we have to find that earlier. Next is discuss problematic social engagement. So if there is any problematic social issues, means we have to discuss about that with the child. Next, indicate severity. So before going into severity, we have to collect the history, know the situation in detail, and we have to take steps for that. So be assessful. Next is address other psychological conditions. We have to assess if the child is having any other psychological symptoms, it should be noted properly. Next is early treatment. So in case of any psychiatric symptoms or mentally illness is there, means we have to identify it early and we have to provide early treatment so that the problems will be avoided in future. Next is ask questions. So if child is having any issues related to behavioral disorders, we have to ask questions and give an opportunity to ventilate their feelings. And next is avoid blaming parents or children. We should not blame the children or parents, because if we are blaming them, it leads to depression or further increase of behavioral disorders. So I hope you all enjoy this topic. Thank you. And if you are having any doubts, you can put your valuable comments so that I can also mold me to learn more and create good videos. So thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. So like, subscribe, share, comment, and put your valuable comments. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and be ready for next video. It's coming soon. So in further videos we can see the various behavioral disorders of the children. So that bye bye, and subscribe to my channel Angels Nursing Decodes. Thank you.